Alright, since you guys put up with the tease in the last video, this is our first look at this bus in person. This is do an unedited walk around and see what we find, see what we think.
Big Mac.
Yep, so let's give them the rundown, I guess, of what this is. This is an MCI Mc8 custom coach named Big Mac. As you can assume by the name Big Mac, this bus was commissioned by McDonald's.
Correct. This was built for a guy named Michael Delegati. Michael invented the Big Mac. He owned 48. He was partnering with Ray Kroc. He owned 48 different franchises. And this MC8 was commissioned for the Knoxville Regional Operations Center of McDonald's. And it was christened Big Mac.
So when you guys park your buses, always put your wheels straight. Don't leave them turned, because when it airs down, it does this and it'll eventually break those skirts. Sorry, I saw it and it annoys me. I had to say something about it.
Missing a piece there.
Well, they look like they have air in them.
It is aired up a little bit.
I'll have to look a little closer, but the tires appear to be holding some air.
It does need a little paint repair along the seams there.
Yeah, but it's not too terrible. There's a lot to work with there. Same, the black needs a little bit of freshening up right there, and a little bit of touch up top, but
It's there.
So you guys may or may not have seen this bus before. This is the one with the 8V71 turbo out of a fire truck that has...
Is it missing?
No,
It's there.
no, it's got a hole in it right there. We're going to want to tape that shut.
Yeah, the filter's there.
So this bus is the one that Bus Grease Monkey, Dad, finished the engine swap after the two prior mechanics died in the process. So, are you excited to have a turbo bus in your fleet?
Yeah, I looks like I got a new backup camera too.
Oh, fancy.
And new lights.
Even fancier. You know,
Yeah, I don't know anything about a turbo, but looks like this muffler's perfect.
there is no muffler. It's just straight pipes, but I like it. It comes out the bottom, out the back. That's all we need. We're simple people.
It's a 134A refrigerant.
The belts look like they'll get us back to Nashville. And you were worried. I guess you want to pull the other side? I've only got one hand.
Oh man.
Well, nothing flew out at us, so that's a good sign.
Nothing's too rotten right here. I got a sight gauge and I'm full. Oh, I got new looking things.
We've got one flat tire. Well, it's not completely flat. It's just flat on the bottom. Oh, it's still got some air in it. We'll be fine. Just top that back up.
I mean, we just got a couple little.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just a little bit of cleaning. That'll come right up.
Yeah, nothing's really busted up yet.
You know, for being a McDonald's bus, I'm really surprised we don't see a set of golden arches somewhere on the outside, like a fancy McDonald's
Well,
crest.
you can see the blue. It used to be blue, McDonald's blue, underneath.
So, how many pounds of paperwork do you have on this bus?
This 35 pounds of paperwork were inside the original invoices, the original letters with Kerwin Elmers and Michael Delegati and Ray Kroc and the guys. We'll show all this later. The original drawings, 6 foot long, the original, all the different interiors they wanted to go with.
You've got the custom coach invoices from the refits and the build.
Yep, everything for almost 40 years on this coach. Every time the engine was worked on, it's all in a nice, neat manual. And more importantly, custom coach owners, this bus, the most prized thing that came with it, I would have paid what I paid for the whole bus for that. What I'm about to tell you is the production work order manual for a custom coach. Every diagram of every switch, every schematic, the split air systems, how they work, what the part numbers were. I'll show you that later. I brought it with us. Pretty exciting.
He was like a kid on Christmas the entire day, just checking his phone when we went up to Indiana to get parts for his MC5, waiting for a 35-pound package of paperwork to get delivered to his office.
That's pretty geeked. I'm also geeked with how good these are. These are very rare to find these on an MC8. They're solid. We'll have to find out more. The word is that this bus was kept inside for most of its life, so there is some bubbling. I'm pretty impressed with the paint, honestly.
I think the paint looks great.
Look, the seals. These are newer seals. This is usually deteriorated horribly.
Yeah.
But the other side paint's worse, so maybe yeah, I mean, everywhere.
Telling you, I would think a big McDonald's crest would go right there,
Yeah.
but
Well, the Lucky Dog crest is going to go there.
oh yeah.
I don't think we should have screws going through.
No, there's a couple of those, and I'm not 100% sure what that's going to, but we'll
So,
figure that out.
Notice when we walked in, the other side's where a lot of the decay is, and this side looks really clean. I think wherever it did sit outside, it faced sun. That
Yeah.
side. You can see here how this wood's not even really aged. Glass is good. Nice clean glass.
Are you ready to see the part you're the most excited, I think, for? See if the interior lives up to your expectations.
Glass is good.
You mean a bus we don't have to put windows in?
It's locked,
Oh.
I think. I think they locked it. And that's out of adjustment, so we'll have to go in.
Well, I guess I lied. There will be a cut here. We'll have to come back once we get the key to get inside.
You gotta have to have a mask.
Man, that door is a mirror. What are you thinking? What's your impressions?
I want my steering wheel. It's really clean.
Take a step up in there so we can get up in there and see what we got. Rear galley.
I think we need a flashlight for this.
Good thing I've got a flashlight. Be careful, it sets your pocket on fire.
Oh, look at this. This is metal. That's formed. All right, so far, this is stupid town.
Is this what the setup looks like on G1?
Similar.
I haven't spent a lot of time in the driver compartment of that bus yet. I've spent more time under it.
I mean, everything's in great shape. Look at this backup.
Oh, that's for the backup camera?
That I guess. It's got front camera. I'll get all this redone. This just fell off. That was the atomic clock. Stuff. The interior's in great shape. Ish.
Oh, that is a comfy chair.
They didn't mess around with them.
The amazing custom coach ashtrays. I love these. Lance actually gave me a couple of these to incorporate into my bus.
Look at the little cell phone holder.
I don't think that was originally a cell phone holder, though.
Cassette holder. Heat. Nothing's busted up like the others. It looks like we got a hell of a sound system in here. Here's the security system for all the... It's all over in here. Big old TV. Some cleaner got sprayed behind. That's what that is. Look how nice this stuff is. Dude. This is all great. Just a little glue.
Hang on. We're going to play count the ashtrays. How many ashtrays did Custom Coach give us? Should have been one there. There's one there. Look. One there. Oh, it's got a trash chute?
No, it's like for your manuals.
Oh. Got another one there.
This has roses in it.
There. You're smelling your bus.
Tie back straps. Look at these. They're clean.
It's a cup holder from somewhere.
This is right. Central vac.
I like the rear lounge. The rear lounge seems to be... Looks like we got one piece of glass.
Yep.
Nope, maybe two.
These are comfortable.
I think a nice, good scrub down, proper cleaning, and this thing will be... I mean, it's not bad.
I'll take this out. Oh, look at the little speakers. This was decked out.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about who made it.
Keeps getting better.
I think I found out where some of your cup holders were from.
Dude, there's no water damage in this coach. A little bit right there. But that's nothing. There's no water damage. The seams are nice. Stay back in the galley. Oh, here's some more of these. I wonder where they were. These are missing from there.
From between those sets of tables?
Yep.
Or those sets of chairs, I guess.
This has been taken care of. Clean filters.
The big question, how bad is the bathroom? Hey, there's your other table.
Yep, it's perfect.
So we have the full set for the walls.
This is immaculate.
I mean, I wasn't around in 1977 when this was built, but I assume this looks exactly like it did when it rolled out. Well, wait, when was the last refit on this bus?
85, maybe?
Still, that's got some time on it.
There's no rat turds in here.
That's always a plus.
And it's clean. Escape hatch is here. It's compliant.
Oh, it's even got the little jump seat back there.
Okay, we've got some water damage back here. Not much though.
Is it under the sink, like the sink was leaking?
Yeah. Oh, got an instant hot here. Got an Insta Hot. Not one mouse turd in here. Yeah.
Oh, it's got the coffee thing in it too.
Okay, so this broke. Why isn't that coming back up? Because it's too far outboard. Okay, that's got to move over. What's going on here? Let's just look. I thought this was rot.
Yeah.
Just discoloration. Just a little wood damage. This is where I ran down the sink all the years.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
When you got to slowly open stuff to make sure nothing's living in there.
Tyler, we're out of whiskey. Tyler, we're out of whiskey. Coffee maker, Black & Decker. Oh, got some mouse turds. Not many. They're like, there's nothing here. Bye.
It could be worse. I remember the first time I looked at your 96.
That's all the...
Your MCI, we opened the engine door and there was a giant pile from like a raccoon on top of the engine.
Right.
You always gotta be careful when you're opening doors and stuff on a bus. You never know what's gonna come screeching out at you.
You clearly see how I'm handling it.
You've been down this road before.
This is probably a liquor cabinet. Yep. There's a Jack Daniels square.
Perfect.
Like the little metal trimmer on the back.
No need for it to be there, but of course it is because Custom Coach. Is that supposed to hold your drink glasses in the back there or something? What's
oh yeah,
that
look
shelf?
at that. Very nice. Trash chute. So very clean cooler. The seal's perfect. This is like a maybe something hangs on it.
What do we got here?
We have a, this is, they called it in the plans, a coat room. Huh. Where you hide drug money. Look at all the ballast. There's a couple of dead mice in there. Get that out. Stinks like dead mice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Close that up.
To be fair, we've been through your entire bus, and that's the only thing that smelled bad so far. So that's a really good sign.
Oh, comes with silverware.
What?
Yeah. Glassware.
Damn, we didn't even need to get a hotel last night. Could just come here. Probably would have been a little cold though.
Buck Creek Winery in Annapolis.
So how happy are you with your I'm afraid to check out the refrigerators.
There's water in it, so it's run. It works.
Sorry, I had a bad experience with refrigerators on Dad's bus. I'm a little hesitant when we open those up.
What was that?
Is there a tray or shelf or something in there?
White stuff down there. Mold? I don't know what that is.
Have you seen the bus? It's probably cocaine.
Yeah. Floor's on it. Look at that mouse. No.
Bets on if the TV works?
Tons of storage everywhere.
Well, yeah, it's custom coach.
Oh, what's this?
I don't know. We're following along.
Oxygen.
Oh, it's an That's interesting. What other fun stuff are we gonna find in here? Is there storage under? There's storage under both of these too, and the entire couch.
Check that one. That's a fold down. That's a big one.
Oh, we got a pry bar. Oh, well, that's nice. Nothing good
Here's the vacuum stuff.
for the built-in vacuum.
Yep. More. Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Did you lift it up thinking you found something else?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how many cassettes you could fit in here, but or
VHS.
VHS, sorry, but you could hold quite a few. Can we get? We're gonna have to find a nice collection of VHSs for this bus. Oh, there's even more. Man, they did not mess around. Well, don't make that fall out
I
going
feel like
down the
there's
road.
something that went there.
Something to hold it in.
Yeah, I saw something in the bus, in the pictures. This can, yeah, this bus can be cleaned up.
Oh yeah, have you seen your tack on the dashboard?
No.
It's got the golden arches. So this should have a center cap for the steering wheel for McDonald's. That was
Well, not only that, it had a big wood. It was custom wood.
but we've got a little logo right there on the tack. Hey, this has got a Jake brake switch in it too.
Where?
Right here. Here's your Jacobs engine
kill
brake.
next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad took that. That's how you turn off the bus.
Mm. Well, it looks like it's got Jake brake valve covers. I'm pretty sure that engine's got Jakes on it.
Some dead animals in there for some reason.
Lots of dead bugs.
Oh, they come through there. The mice do, and they got trapped and died. More cassettes.
This thing is all about storage for cassettes and VHS and... Man, look at the gauges in this thing, how clean they are. The dashboard looks perfect.
That looks newer.
Yeah, I think that is a newer speedometer, but...
This was a backup camera. May still be. It is. Goes right here. Just got unplugged by accident. So that's the backup and the front.
Oh, you got a spotlight?
Yep. Turn. You twist the handle. No, you twist the throttle piece. Should turn over, and it's seized up.
It moves a little bit. We'll mess with that later. We don't need that to fall off here.
We got air horns, step switch, CBs, fast idle. I don't know what that thing is. Radar detector. Bilinear.
I'm not sure what that actually is.
Step chimes.
Well, you want to go check out the bays?
Yeah. I want to get some gloves on. This is pretty big.
Yeah, I would hope that TV is well mounted.
It is well mounted.
Okay.
I don't know what it's for.
That'd be a hell of a rear view camera.
This is in ridiculous condition. Let's just not even kid ourselves. Can we kid ourselves?
Is it living up to your expectations?
No, it's way beyond. This thing's ridiculous. With some cleaning and new carpet, this just needs to be upholstered. There's just no water damage in here. That's what I'm super excited about. This is really neat. I couldn't tell what this was. But that's like art somebody did. This is metal wrapped. Each piece is wrapped. Now, if I ever had to do maintenance... Oh, cool. Check it out.
What do we got?
Aircraft lighting.
Oh.
And I'll bet we got fluorescent up here. And we do. We got fluorescent up top, aircraft lighting down. How do we get to it?
I don't see or feel anything down here that mounts that.
We'll have to get a mirror and look over that. But look at that. You have, so, total custom coach, total bathing of light up. Did you see this?
Oh, I didn't realize that was another set of curtains.
Yeah, it needs to be resewn. Privacy for the group. I love this.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a rolling bar cart.
So I've already, I'm going to do away with this area right here, and there will be a short, like in G1, there'll be a bar here, like you said, a buffet. Might even cover this.
So
and have glass.
If you're doing that, are you going to be ditching those seats, or are we going to slide those down because they match and get rid of these two? Because I think these two are standalone.
They match.
They match the front seats.
Yep. And then maybe put two barrels right here.
Well, the fronts are barrels, so we slide those back here.
Right, but these two up there because they match those four seats and this.
Yeah. Slide those two barrels up here. Those two go.
Can I sleep on this?
Yeah.
Kids can all fit on that. I'm just thinking that because I might take this to the beach in a couple weeks. Not a lot of lighting back here. Yeah, there is.
It's got to look in the right spot.
Yeah, it's fluorescent lighting, big time. But none up high. That's cool.
Ready for the 24 volt? Well, it just gets better and better.
Not too bad. I can't tell.
So those are aluminum wheels too.
And the bags aren't cracked, but they're flat.
Yeah, it's definitely aired down, but... You ready to start opening bays and seeing what else we got to play with?
We need a screwdriver. But, sure.
Well, let's hit these the baggage bays first, and we'll come back.
This is filthy. This has had an impact. Bus air. Not feeling good about that. Alright, we got some oil. Very clean under here. Oh, we got paperwork. Got a grill we can cook on the way home. Here's some of the original. That's the emergency shutoff.
Yep. Bunch of the temporary plumbing stuff to get that air cleaner assembly that didn't end up being temporary.
Big inverter. It's a trip light. 1,000 watt.
Is that a can of R134A over there? That cardboard
Yes.
box?
Hot shot. Yeah, we'll have to look at it.
I think that's 134A.
I think it's hot shot, which is the R12 replacement. That's interesting.
Well, I think that means two things. One, there's probably some type of leak somewhere, but that it probably works. Gotta find your keys.
So this is one of the split airs, two of them actually. Some of these have a different type of clasp on them.
Just don't break the key off, because that's the only one we got, right?
Right.
Maybe we should get some spare keys made before we try too hard. Oh.
It's not my first rodeo with one of these. This hasn't been open in a long time. Got a LaMarche 12 volt and 24 volt chargers. And this was
Nice garden hose you got yourself there, too.
this. I don't know why all this shit's thrown in here, but this was. It should be. It's the intake for the. I'm looking for a flashlight.
Told you be careful. I think it'll set you on fire in your pockets.
It's not on.
I know, but it does it on its own occasionally.
Okay, we got some dump valves here. Two different dump valves for something. Must be water tanks. We got chains. A whole bunch of stuff in here. But this is weird. I don't want to dig around in this right now, but
As you proceed to grab it.
yeah, I don't know what that is. We'll come back to that. Locked?
I believe so.
That's good. Custom Coach made all this stuff locking. And now it's getting hot.
Told you. That flashlight gets warm. It is nice on a cold day like this, though. It's not even that cold.
It's not that bad, is it?
If the sun would come out, it'd be a lot nicer.
Yeah, we got a little head fake with how the day started. We looked out. It's been great so far. I'm happy with it. This side of the bus is perfect. The other side took a beating somehow, huh? Clean some of this up. Another air conditioner intake. A lot of heaters. I have no idea what that big thing is. Some sort of filter. Looks like we had a fire here. Yeah, this burned. Oh my God, look at that. Burned up through the floor.
Yep, let me see that flashlight.
Look at all this electrical smoke and shit that was here. It's just soot, but he had a fire.
Let me see that flashlight you got there. It looks like the heater went off. Let's see what we got here.
So this is the type of stuff that's got to be disconnected.
Yeah.
Before.
He's lucky that it didn't go all the way through that floor.
It put itself out somehow. This is all soot and stuff. It's just soot. It didn't burn through anything, but
it looks like there's some soot and stuff on the other side too. You're seeing.
Oh, this is burning. Yeah. The other side had a fire too. We'll see it in a minute when we go over there.
It might not. It might have just been smoke from this. But it looks like the heater.
Whatever this was, just flat out melted and rolled down.
Yeah.
That's a light. That's a bay light. It just.
Something on that bay heater definitely shorted at some point. Still doing good though. Still happy. It's not the end of the world. It's not even your first custom coach that has experienced a thermal event at some point.
Correct. Ow. Belts are still here. They're adjusted correctly. Got a lot of cleanup to do. That's good. That's not gonna fall down. These are very high oil pans, like covers, like you said.
Yeah, they're definitely Jake brake valve covers. And since there's a Jake switch on the dash, I'm guessing it has them.
Believe that?
Yeah. We'll know for sure at some point when we take the valve covers off, but unless it gives us a reason to take them off right now, I don't see a reason to take them off right now.
Yeah, there's no way to start this. Well, if there's no prime, number one.
Yeah. We got to fix the
Those
shutdown.
look great. They're not cracked or anything.
The shut-off solenoid's disconnected for some reason.
Yeah.
So we'll have to rehook that.
It kind of just vibrated loose while it was running. So we'll need to get nylon.
Lock nut, yeah.
This definitely, it looks like a drilled hole. It is. Someone punched that or drilled a hole in it. Look at that. It's perfectly round.
Well, either way, that's for sure going to get a fresh layer of tape before we drive back because we don't need dirt going into the turbo.
I wonder why they drilled a hole in that.
Couldn't even begin to tell you.
We're looking good though.
That is not the bolt that came in that turbo clamp.
This is awful loose-ish, but it's the fill line. Some gold up.
Oh, yep, it had a fire over here too for sure. See that light? That outlet's melted completely out of it.
Looks like it came from here.
Yeah, it slid up pretty good over here.
Yeah, that's smoke. Smoked up pretty good in there, didn't it?
Yeah. But it didn't destroy the bus. So
We lucked out.
yeah. It looks like it's been functional since the fire. That's obviously a new black tank valve, and they've been using it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what put the fire out. Black tank leaked out on it.
This will be easy to clean up.
Yeah.
Just wonder if these work.
Well, we'll find out when we get it back, that's for sure. Hey, another crowbar. Man, we are just coming out ahead on the crowbars on this bus.
Nice looking Jenny.
Yeah, we need to get that insulation off the top of it though before it tries to run. But
It's a new belt. Ish. So this is a nice unit.
pretty confident we'll have that running.
There's that air, so that air slide. Once you got air, that pushes it out, so you can clear this.
Prevo fired up.
Yeah, so someplace that's what locks it in place. Someplace there's a button where the whole thing slides out.
Well, we're going to need those in a little bit because we're going to have to start filling this thing up with coolant again.
Yeah, that's R12.
Oh, even better.
It's full. So I wonder what it was running. I guess the custom coach stuff. Caulk.
Dude, you hit the mud of the load of belts there. Has that got a belt of death? It looks like it does.
Yeah.
And you thought we needed to bring belts. The mice been in there?
Yep. High pressure lines. Lots of old tools. Towels. These are jacks for like putting sound system down here. Steel bar for something. That's got it open so it can vent. Dad probably showed him that. So yeah, I've got some fire damage over there.
One bay though, I mean, to have one bay that we got to really do some work in, that's not terrible. It's lucky it didn't come through the floor. If it would have got inside, that would have really been a shame.
We got radar detectors. What's this? Oh, it's got cruise. Or it did. Battery, oil pressure. That must be Jenny stuff. These gauges all look new, like you said. Ish.
Well, I think I'm going to cut this video off here. Guys, make sure you
this.
follow along. The next one, we're going to be getting this thing running, and if all goes well, tomorrow we'll be driving this thing back to Nashville. Lance is going to keep playing with all of his new toys.